What up, what up, what up? I'm back at it again. Doing another video on the last couple pickups. Just a few pickups. So this video shouldn't be long like the rest of my videos. So I'm trying to get better at it, trying to be faster. Just showing you. And like I said, man, you can follow me on Instagram, Youngthriftking on Instagram, and my sales shop will be a link for my sales shop in that profile on my Instagram page. So if you just see anything or just want to check, and I'm starting to try to do like some random free giveaways, man. If you live in the States, man, shipping to be on me, like I said. And I'll just be giving out like free shirts. Try to do free vintage shirts or just any shirt, I guess. It don't even matter, but you know, it'll be random pickups. Random picks of the clothes. But let's get into this. Like I said, just follow me on Instagram. I post all that stuff, what I be doing on there, and showing all my pictures. So this right here is the vintage double stitched Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers, made in the USA. Made in the USA, 100% cotton. 1998. That's not 3, that's an 8 if it focused. But anyway, that's 98, man. I got pictures, like I said. So I got this bad, crappy phone that focus when it wants to focus. But let's see, I do a lot of vintage. I try to do a lot of vintage and just clean clothes, man. Like I said, some of that stuff just it don't be high, it be low, and even something that's probably worth a little bit more. I mean, I'm not trying to do the $200-300 type dollar shit. Some people do, but I mean, you know, that just show they worth. That's their worth. So, you know, I'm just doing this. I just like to go thrifting, man, and just, you know, I mean, shoot, sometimes I see stuff, I be like, I can't wear it. I'm not going to buy it. I mean, not going to wear it, but I know somebody would and would pay for it. So why not just, you know, spend $2-3 and sell it for like $15? But this is a vintage Africa, the country Africa t-shirt. Man, look at the print on it. I mean, you can still read it. And this is an old shirt. I do not know how old this is. I'm probably going to say early 90s. I'm going to say early 90s. And because of that, I'm going to say, because when you see tags that don't even have a size on it, look at that. Man, that's just say made in the USA. And one size fits most, man. They don't even say large, extra large. And I already done, you know, at the beginning of when I was trying to find out, like, how can you tell what's vintage is, it said, most likely, if a shirt say it don't even have a size on it, it's definitely vintage. So that's before they even just was saying, like, small, medium, large, and all that. So, and it's single stitch. So all that definitely is vintage, man. Single stitching. Made in the USA. They don't make clothes like that in the USA no more. Everything is overseas. I'm pretty sure you can look in your closet and look at all what it was made in. None of them is gonna say USA. I doubt any of it's gonna say made in the USA. But it's a few that's still in the US. But right, so all that together on that's definitely old. On this shirt, this single stitching, made in the USA, and that sign, that size tag saying one size fits all. And it's a very bright red shirt, and just 90s, early 90s, and this screen print, like, graphic is not even cracked at all. Like, you can still read the small country names on there. Oh man, you can still read all that. So this is a nice shirt. I got that up probably like something like $20-25, man, on my website. So like I said, follow me on Instagram, man. Youngthriftking. Youngthriftking. The shop, the link to the purchase is in that profile, man. So, and I do free, like I said, I do free. I'm finna start doing that. Just random free shirts. And you know, just do it like a win. I guess this gonna be my first one from this time where I'm doing this video right now. This is gonna be my first one tomorrow. I posted it up on my Instagram like a week ago, and I just said, just follow me. I said I appreciate it if you go on your post and say follow Youngthriftking, you know, and that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to gain, you know, a little bit more following instead of just posting up clothes saying I sell clothes. I mean, it's like hundreds of thousands of people to sell clothes now. So, I mean, what's going to make mine a little bit more, you know, kind of just why not? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just check, you know, just check me out. But right here, I got a Giorgio Armani. That's a Giorgio Armani, man. That's his signature. Vintage. Vintage mean 20 years, man. Some of these guys on here be saying like 2010 vintage. Like that's not vintage, man. The definition of vintage, you can Google it up, you can look it up. It's gonna say antique is 100 years and older. That's antique. Vintage is when it's less than 100 years, but more than 20 years old, man. That's vintage. That all that 2008 and all, that's not vintage, man. That's not vintage. Stop saying vintage. Just say the year. Just say this is the year 2008. That's it. Just say throwback or something, but not vintage, man. You know. But you know, just giving out a little bit of information. But that got the date right there, December 1993. Not established. It's Giorgio Armani been established right there on the tag. It say 1981. This is made since December 1993. Let me see if I get that in the light. That's a dark, like bronze gold color. And it's single stitched. I can't get that, but I mean, trust me. Single stitch. I'm looking right at it. Single stitched. Giorgio Armani. Like I said, all this stuff is up for sale, man. Something like this on eBay. They selling this for like $130. I got this up for like $50. Man, come on, man. Focus for me. Oh, man. I think I got to tap the button. So, there you go. Okay, there we go. Giorgio Armani. Made in the USA. 100% cotton, man. That's that vintage. 1993. Official. Authentic. Oh, let me show the back too. My bad. It says Armani. It says AX Armani Exchange on the back, and that little rose gold bronze color. You see, just a little wrinkled up, but it's no holes, no stains on it. I wouldn't sell something with holes and stains in it without saying it, and I'm definitely double checking all the spots that usually be holes that people overlook, like right up underneath the armpit. I grabbed a couple clothes that had a hole right there. You know, try to look all around the collar, like where all the stitching be at. And you know, I double check before I even buy it. Then I go home and still double check it. And like just now, I had these probably like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm still looking at it again, trying to make sure like I didn't miss anything. Like some clothes I get, I don't see the date on it, but then I keep looking at it, then I stumble right across from it. Not across from it, stumble across it. My bad. The way that I'm kind of slouching over, trying to straighten this out, kind of hold my breath. But we got this Winnie the Pooh. This is definitely vintage, but it's crazy. Like, I mean, it's not crazy. I can see it, but it's very hard to find some old clothes from the 90s and the 80s with the tag still on it, vintage, and nobody grabbed it either. That was just perfect timing of me. See, look, I thought that said the date right there. I ain't even paid it. No, that just say Disney. That just say Disney's Pooh. I don't know what that say. Hold on, let me zoom in right now. Nah, that ain't got no date on it. Say Disney something. I believe I'm looking at it sideways, but this is definitely vintage. This is at least early 2000, which wouldn't make it almost vintage. This is the year 2019, so it would have to be late 90s for it to be vintage, but it's somewhere between the late 90s and early 2000s. So it doesn't have an official date on it, but let's look at the detail, man. Single stitch, like I said, man. That single stitch is a sign. Branded with tag. That's the, instead of saying Disney, this is a partnership with what is that? Jerry Lee, Leigh. Is that Jerry Lynn? Looked him up because I said, doesn't that supposed to say? I said, doesn't that supposed to say Disney? The tag is on it. I looked him up, and he definitely got a lot of collabs with Marvel, Warner Brothers, Dickies. I think he even got like a partnership with Girl Dickies, Dickies, and probably another thing or two. But I know, okay, Disney, so that's official. Ain't no foo-foo, and like, and it's like, that's just crazy. I mean, not crazy. I mean, it's just whoa, like, you know. Like branded with tag vintage, man. I can probably sell this for at least for like 50. This is probably a collector's type. I wouldn't even wear it if I bought this from somebody. Like, you know, if somebody bought this from me, I wouldn't even wear it. This would definitely be like some type of collector, but something like this probably, I got this up going for like 40, like 30, 35, between 30 and $40. Like, I mean, you definitely good quality. This is double stitched at the bottom down here. It's double stitched down here, so that might mean it is like early 2000, between like late 90s, but I'm pretty sure it probably is definitely 2000ish, so it's not quite vintage, but it's almost 20 years. Give it another year, it'll be 20 years done went by. 19 years went by 20, so it's right there on that corner. So I wouldn't mind just saying it's vintage, but made in the USA. Like I said, they stopped making clothes a long time ago in the U.S. It's very few. But let's get off of that. Like I said, man, follow me on Instagram, Youngthriftking. Youngthriftking, man, get you a nice vintage, man. You know, we can probably work something out. Matter of fact, the link, my shop on there has an automatic discount. So if you buy 2 items, you get like a 5% discount off, 5% off. Buy 3, you get 10% off, and 5, you get 25% off. So that automatically, like, just, it automatically does it itself. So right here we got a Universal Studios New Age. That's the tagless. That's the tagless. Anything that's tagless is not vintage, man. I be shaking my head sometimes. I guess people just like to say that word vintage. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not gonna say they like it. They just don't know. You know, I like to look up my research, man. Like every clothes I get, man, I look it up, man. I gotta find it somewhere. Somebody got it. It's posted up somewhere, and you know, so, but I mean, I do got clothes. I do got some 70s shirts, and they is not nowhere online. They race car like type racers t-shirts, and I'm almost scared to price it because I don't want to price it too high. But 70s single stitch, it says the year on it, single stitch, fresh white tee, still crisp, don't got no holes, no stains on it. But we ain't talking about look at my other videos. I'm pretty sure I got that in the other videos. But this is Jurassic Park camo long sleeve, lightly used. Look at that big screen print. This is why I got it. I try not to grab nothing new too much unless it got the branded with the tags on it. But look at that. This is upside down, but you know what that say. Huge across the back. Jurassic Park with the, I'm pretty sure that's the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor. Nah, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, he got them little arms, so he can't be scratching shit. But and matter of fact, his bones right there. So the bones is on this. So he only got like 3 finger bones. So this is Velociraptor, man. Either some type of carnivore or something. But I got all that stuff right there on Instagram. Plenty of pictures. Look at click on the link for the purchase link in the profile, and yeah, man, follow me on Youngthriftking, man. You know, I'm trying to get some more followers. Like I said, I do free. I'm finna start my first free giveaway tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure by the time people start watching this, it's way over. But I'm gonna probably start doing that like once a month. Like just a random once a month. People that follow me, it's no specific time. It's just gonna be bam. Like I'm finna give out a free shirt, shipping on me. I don't know how the overseas shipping is, but I don't know. So either I'm gonna figure that out later to get, the people that's overseas that's watching this and follow me, to be able to win. And but right now I'm just doing this. This is gonna be my first one, so yeah, something like that, man. I'm just gonna be a winning draw, man. It's just gonna be, I got the little random little name pick on the on the phone or something. I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna just randomly it's just gonna pick the winner, and I'm gonna just DM them and just say, hey, what's your address? You won a free shirt from it, for following me, so that's it, man. All that stuff is on my profile, man. So like I said, I sell used clothes, vintage clothes, and new clothes. Just probably about little or nothing old clothes you can't find that you used to have a long time ago. I mean, if I have it, it can possibly be yours, man. So, just a nice little side fun hustle I like to do. So, yeah, Young Thrift King, Instagram.